Hello, Freedom Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play as a Teenage Exocolonist. And let's start with studying something. I feel like having persuasion would actually still be quite useful. You're doing creative writing in teams, and you've been paired with Mars. You wish it was Tang. It always does so well on these. The themes are Earth's natural environment. Mars takes the topic of face value and wants to write about how beautiful everything was on Earth, with blue skies and green plants everywhere, and huge oceans that went forever. It always looks gorgeous in the carefree stage movies you've seen in hollow vids. If I wasn't particularly interested in I don't particularly want to do something that's against what Mars wants to do, but it does sound like climate change was a big thing on Earth, a big part of the reason why they left. So I'm gonna go with this. Sorry, Mars. Mars wants to write about Earth's lost forests and deep geologic oceans, but you stop it. Wasn't Earth basically on fire when your parents left? You decided to spend extra time researching how things really were. You've heard the basis for congruence, but what was it actually like? You asked for all the information she has on the ecological collapse of Earth. Well, congruence lies. First, carbon emissions trap the heat of the sun, which raises a global average temperature. You asked her to stop so you can look up carbon emissions. Then she continues. So the polar ice melted and the oceans rose and became too warm to sustain life. Mass weather disruptions caused grassland to become desert. Then the bees died, and then so did everything they used to pollinate. Food instability caused wars to break out. By the time your parents left Earth, everything was essentially either underwater, on fire most of the year, or irradiated. Yeah, I can see why you'd be stressed. And all this stresses you out. Yep. Stresses me out too. All of this just because people wanted to drive in cars and own lots of stuff made in faraway places and have big families and keep their big houses the same temperature all year, and all by burning dirty mud they got out of the ground. Could that happen here too? Potentially. You're too bummed to present your findings, but Mars steps up as an excellent orator, although she does get some of the facts messed up. You don't get an amazing grade. Mars accepts this with grace, but still thinks you would have done better if you'd gone with her idea. Let's just push through here. I got persuasion, which is what I wanted. You relax in your quarters with your dad when you hear the colony siren. The enemy is here. Your dad looks up from his novel. Seems over this year. We should head to the shelter and lounge. You've been drilling on new evacuation procedures for the past month. There's no need to be a hero now that there are so many new sources from Helio. It's probably best if you just follow instructions and head to the lounge with your dad. You know what? Screw it. Yeah. The mood in the lounge is anxious, even though the colony's defences are better this year. Over hushed conversations, you hear younger children crying inconsolably. Mars and Tangent are here, quietly reading on something on Tang's holopad. Some of the civilian kids from the holopause are here too, including Rex and Naomi. Face and Anemone are absent, probably serving guard duty. The only two missing are Cal and Tammy. Your dad runs a query through congruence to find them. After a few seconds he smiles and quickly closes the window. Don't worry, kiddo, he says, they're okay. You set to him to pass the time. Someone brings word that it's not a faceless out there, at least. You hear a few loud booms from the outside, so strong you can feel their shockwaves in the floor. People gasp and cover their heads, but nothing else happens. After the attack, Lum gathers everyone in the lounge and holds a big celebration for soldiers. There's fast feasting and drinking and songs of art, and as the party goes on long tonight, some drift away in pairs or more. Mars and Wax keep the dancing going. Even an enemy seems to relax, especially when the other candidates invite her to drink with them. Carl and Tammy sit together and talk all night, going about something and going quiet when anyone comes near. Tonight, everyone seems to be convinced that this victory means the colony will be safe forever. Maybe it will. You sure want to believe it too. Yep. We haven't really done any... I don't think we bought any kudos. You know what? Let's just go and see what's there. Hey guys. Rex looks around the corner, scratching idly behind his ear. When he sees you, he smiles so why his tongue lolls out of his mouth. Hey, Solana, what you get going on? Actually, I'm working on something right now, Rex says, producing a hollow projector. It looks so familiar. Wait, it's a hollow projector used towards vids in the crash. It's been broken ever since the crash was destroyed. I think crash is Spanish for grows. I was hoping you could help me fix this up. I want to have outdoor movie nights. You how it works. Bring the hollow projector back to life, then make an outdoor theatre floor, complete with overhead lights and comfortable places to power up your bedding. And Tan provides the snacks. Rex looks at us with pride. We just have to figure out what to play for opening night. Hey Naomi, you got anything to say? You got nothing to say. How annoying. Mars, you got anything to say? Oh, hey Solana. Mars says, breezing past you. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm on my way to working hand. Stops when you don't sound amazed enough. You know the supply depot? See, clarified it's the most important job in the whole colony. Anything that gets made here goes through me first. Mars's smug smile gets somehow even more smug. Plus, I get the first pick of all the best stuff. Wow, Mars, that's amazing. That I'm really thick. Mars is just so cool. Everything she does is totally great, and she's obviously the most important person in the colony. You're going to start a Mars fan club in her honor. She just laughs. Nice try, Solana. But thanks for the compliments. Then she just leaves without even offering to help get you a job. Drat. Psych up to Mars didn't work. What's next? Having Dratsy ask for what you want? Ugh. Maybe you could ask again later. I'm not particularly interested in that, but let's look at what we got here. That looks pretty helpful, and I can't afford it. How much money have I got? 222. Okay, any additional... right, this increases your persuasion. That's going to be cool. You know, people look at you and think that jacket makes it really look like that person knows what they're talking about. Perhaps I should just agree with them. Not there's any particular reason why Heroes would buy this, but okay. Let's leave that for the moment. I might get extra kudos later and want to do something with them. I think I'm gonna just study engineering. Oh, I wonder if this tells me what stuff Dees likes. We don't know. Oh well. Study engineering. Heading back to your quarters at the end of the day, and as you pass by the medbay, you hear shouts and scrambling from within. Several surveyors have come back with serious wounds, not the usual broken limbs and sunstroke. One of them is holding a towel to her own leg, staunching blood flow from massive animal bite. Another looks nearly blinded from acid. It looks like chaos out there. Yuck, that was terrible. Dr. Instance flicks them out, but there's a lot of blood. It really seems like she could use an assistant nurse. It's hard to look away while Instance is operating. You learn a thing or two about human anatomy, but lose your appetite for dinner in the process. Fair enough. The sun rises again after glow, heralding a new year. It's your 16th birthday. You wake up in your new quarters, blinking into the watery sunlight. Dust motes float through the air, and you take a moment to enjoy the perfection of your bed while you listen to the sounds of the colony waking up outside. So much has happened in 1 year. Just a few short months ago you thought your life was over. Now it's better than ever. There's plenty of food and the colony is safe. You even have your own bedroom. You consider snoozing until your dad wakes up when your revere is interrupted by someone sitting on the balcony. It's Dees. He's on your balcony. He's starting to act more like Sim every day. You're finally awake, Dees says, slipping off your railing. I thought you were going to sleep away your whole birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. You watch the sunrise in companionable silence. You look down from the balcony and see Tammy and Kat walking hand in hand across the colony square. Oh, good for them. When they get to the lounge, they embrace. Wait, are they kissing? No way. It was only a matter of time, honestly. Your dad wakes up shortly after that. You order up your traditional birthday breakfast feast. He gives you a big squeezy hug and tells you he's proud of you. Okay, cool. But let's go out into the wilderness, because I think we have one more. Yeah, I did not want to come here. Sorry, I'm not going to read out the stuff from an enemy. Keep on forgetting where the exit to this place is. There's a log there. Yeah, I think we still need to do the boss thing from the resting ridges. So let's go and do that. Dees is here. Yo. You head out of the colony hoping to find Dees, and you do, as well as Rat and Utopia, who have teamed up to talk to Dees about something that has him scowling deeply. It was different before the attacks, you hear Utopia say, but you're older now, and when you're on expedition, you could get into a lot more danger than when you were just a little kid going on walkabout. When you're out on the team, I'm counting on you to do as you're told and to be where you said you'd be. Suggests beseechingly, what am I going to do if something happens to you out there, kid? What if you disappear one day and you're hurt and no one knows where to find you? What if? I'll be fine, Dees cuts her off. I can take care of myself. If I can't, that's on me. That's not how it works here, Rat says, his voice stern. You're not putting yourself in danger out there, you're putting the whole colony in danger. I know you're a bit of a loner, son, but you have family here, all of us, we're all your family. We're going to send people out to find you, and what if they get into the same trouble you did, he continues. We're counting on you to follow instructions out there to keep everyone safe, not just yourself. What if I don't want to be found? Dees explodes, waving his arms. What if I want to be left the hell alone? Rat and Utopia are stunned by Dees' outburst. Rat opens his mouth to respond, but Dees talks over him. You know, guys, you could have learnt about who Dees is as a person, and this wouldn't be surprising you that much. If I don't come back, just leave me out there, he spits. If this planet wants me dead, maybe I deserve it, huh? Don't you ever think of that? Maybe I deserve to die out there. Maybe we all do. With that, Dee stomps away. Wet and Utopia looks stunned. You follow Dees around the outer walls of the colony to where he's angry, pulling things out of the drain pipe hiding hole he's long since outgrown. Stupid humans, he grumbles, stuffing what looks like a bedroll into carrying bag. And they never think of anything except, oh, he continues, training off my Suzu. What do you want? Are you okay? I'm great, just awesome, actually, yeah, thanks for asking. He watches him pull things from his hideaway and throw them into 2 pounds. Screw this colony, he says. I didn't ask to be part of it, I don't need it, I don't need anyone. I'd be better off living in the woods like an animal, at least that's real. You know, geez, Solana has actually been a good friend to you. If you're gonna leave the colony, fine, that's your choice, but you could at least not act like Solana has treated you the way everyone else has. He reaches in far and pulls out a busted up looking mechanical device, his old alien communicator he made using gear he stole from Command. Geez, he laughs, I guess I don't need this anymore. Take me with you. These takes a second to consider this before your meaning sets in. What? Why? Replies baffled. Come on, Solana, you have a whole life here, a future, you have friends, people love you, don't throw it all away just to be with me, I'm not worth it. His face softens. Look, maybe you want some set up, okay? I'll send you a message, if you really mean it. Dees first is packing up the stuff that he's going to keep, which barely amounts to a full backpack. He straps it onto his back and nods at you determined. Did I ever tell you my full name? He asked, seemingly randomly. No, you didn't. Dees smiles a lot at that, plus with the corners of his mouth as he has a self-depreciating laugh. You probably won't have. Yeah, you probably won't have. It sucks, honestly. Dysthemia. What does it mean? Dees takes a breath and lets it all out, his shoulders thumping. It means being sad. What a joke, right? Who names their kids that? Shakes his head. Aunt Anne always talks about how babies make everyone happier. Was my mum sad before she had me and Tang? Or did having us make her feel sad? He smiled twists. Was it me? Was I the reason? Dees scuffs his boot in dirt. Whatever, he mumbles. No one's cared about me, basically ever, since before I was born. My own mum didn't love me. Then, like one person he think could, he looks up at the sky and blinks rapidly. Whatever, he says, I'm out of here. Thanks for everything, Solana. You're the only good thing about the shithole. I'm gonna miss you. You throw your arms around Dees, who grunts and pats your back awkwardly. He doesn't relax until you finally relent and let him go. You watch him disappear between the fungal trees. Within minutes, he's out of sight. You're getting ready for bed later that day when you receive a colony-wide announcement through your holopad. It reads as follows. Colony notice. Reminder that there are to be no unauthorized trips outside the walls without prior authorization from Expeditions Command. Anyone caught in violation of this rule will be punished. This includes going for a walk. It is dangerous outside the walls is only to be done by trained and armed personnel. Thank you. Command. Yeah, I am guessing that this happened because of Dees. How about that? You send Dees a message. Dees messes you back immediately with just a picture of a knife. You're guessing he didn't get very far. No, let's talk to the guy. Dees looks up from his holopad, blinking to bring his eyes back into focus. What? He says, what do you want? Nothing. It's fine. Let's go. You're about to set off on your guidance when Dees stops you. Actually, says, okay, right, furtively. I want to show you a place I found when I was scouting. You look up from the holomap. It's not on any map yet, he says. It's special. I want to show you because I think you're the only person in the colony who understands what it means. You and Dee set off, hoping for a few hours before the trackers in your hollow palms ping Utopia that you're not where you said you'd be. After a short trek off map, Dee takes you to a round door set into the side of the cliff. The door is glossy black and made of something that's part bone and part stone, like the rest of the Convergent domain architects you've seen. Unlike the ruins, this place looks, well, not new, but definitely well maintained. Dee touches his fingers to the centre of the door and it dilates like an iris. Previously unseen seams fold in on themselves with noise like rocks grinding together. Inside is a lumpy, smooth tunnel that reminds you unpleasantly of intestines. It looks like it barely fit on there, on hands and knees. An unexpectedly cool wind ruffles your hair. Let Dees go first, because I'm not an idiot. You both crawl and inch your way through the tunnel to where the cave opens up, about 10 or 15 metres in. You stand in a cave that looks part organic and part intentional, a curious mix of almost organic-looking stone growths, crystals and glowing mushrooms in a riot of iridescent oil-slick colours, some of which look like they could be controls for an ancient bioweapon. I never, because of the paths that I chose, I've never actually been here before in a playthrough, so this is new to me. I knew Dees try to leave, but yeah, this episode has been quite new. Your view deep into the cave is obscured by layer-cake stalagmite pillars. Everything is dark but for the eerie glow. You're using your hollow palms as flashlights, but it's air-conditioned. Cool fresh air is blowing from vents in the floor. I haven't figured out what this place is for yet, Dee says, touching the mushroom with his fingertip. It puffs out a cloud of glowing spores and he sneezes. You spread out to see if you can decipher this place. Like, what the heck is that writing on the wall? There's a huge faceted crystal plate embedded in the wall, engraved with deep glyphs. Convergent domain writing, I guess, and some kind of map. There are lines between the symbols. You trace your hand over it, but you can't make any sense of it. Well, what in the world is that console-looking thing? If it's a screen, it's all dark, like one congruence isn't active. Unlike congruence's careful, decorated chassis, this has a decidedly alien tech feel. You fiddle around touching things at random. Don't do that, Dees hisses, but nothing happens. Oh, and about that glowy thing on the ground, look, pick up another strangely warm, glowing whatever it is. What if I did this? Dees makes a shocked noise as the reality of the cave melts away and you find yourself back in the depot. No, not back, not entirely. You can still feel the cool, moist breath of the cave on your cheeks, can still smell the funk of the mushrooms, but everything else is exactly as you'd expect, as real as if you could reach out and touch it. You feel embodied, like you can feel the pressure of your feet, 4 feet, on the ground. Utopia walks through Dees, materializing on the other side to talk to one of the other surveyors. Dees passes his hand through Amers with amazement. Are they spying on us? He breathes. The image of Utopia doesn't seem to hit him. Dees takes your hands off the consoles and the cave turns. Dees blinks at you in the sudden gloom. What the hell was that? He says. It was like we were really there, like we were seeing out of the eyes of some kind of animal, like we were the animal. Are the gardeners spying on us? Sim says they have eyes everywhere, he says. I didn't know he meant literally. We can't let Utopia know about this, he continues. We have to keep Sim secrets. You agree to keep this monitoring station a secret? Yes. But now is a good time to end the episode. I will see you next time.